Cade Wassan and I were coming up with a high school prep show, and we wanted to feature Mark Cassio's Christian Life team. First assignment for me at ESPN was to go over to Christian Life, find out about their team, and see what was on the horizon with the Crusaders. Cassio ended up winning, I think, 2 state championships over there and played for a third. His 2+ players during that run was Jonathan Stove, who ended up at University of Louisiana Lafayette, and our next guest in studio, Frank Bartley. I don't know if you remember this, but you and I sat down for an interview in the Christian Life locker room. You were probably 16 years old as a junior in high school, one of the top players in the state. That was my first assignment here, and I know that was an interview that you were very nervous for as a young kid. I'd imagine you've done thousands of these since then.
Yeah, I've grown a lot.
Yeah.
But it's good to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you're the Rookie of the Year in the Canadian Basketball League.
Correct.
You played at the University of Louisiana Lafayette. T-Bob's got some Canada questions. Okay. I want to ask you about that Lafayette LSU game a couple of years back that featured a lot of fireworks between your coach, Bob Marlin, and Will Wade. We know what it felt like on the LSU side. What was the build-up for that for you guys?
Coach thought we should have had home court advantage. He felt like our record was better and our strength of schedule was a lot better. He just felt like we should have played at home, but we were excited.
That was a great game.
It was.
Tell me about your college experience, because you started at BYU.
Yep.
Transferred to
UL.
You transferred a couple of times, right?
No,
or you transferred to UL
and then
finished there, and now you're in Canada. Tell me about your college experience and kind of how that got you ready for where you are now.
So I don't know if you remember, after Christian Life, I went to prep school.
Okay.
Just to work on my game and play a full year of basketball, because in high school I played football and basketball. So in 2013, I reclassified, went to prep school, then got a couple offers to go play Division I, high Division I basketball. Ended up committed to BYU. Played my freshman year. It was looking promising. I wasn't playing as much, but I played enough.
That's right. Y'all were a tournament team, right? Your freshman year.
Both
years.
You
played. I remember watching you in March.
And I thought coming back my sophomore year, when all the seniors were gone, I was going to play a lot more. And actually, my minutes went down, and I didn't think that I was willing to sit out anymore. And I knew that I can go somewhere and play. And me and Coach Rose over there, we talked about it, and he thought that was best for me to transfer. So I ended up going back home to Lafayette, coming back home to Lafayette, and sat out one more year, got a lot better.
Yeah, you did.
Learned the system, learned my teammates, learned the coaches, learned what they wanted. And by the time my junior year came around, I just hit the ground running.
Yeah.
And got all conference, newcomer of the year in the conference. And my senior year, that was just one for the books.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, so Frank, so where'd you go to prep school at? Was it in Louisiana?
No, it was in L.A. It was called Future College
Okay,
Prep.
so you went Baton Rouge to L.A.
to Utah
back to Lafayette, and now you're in Canada.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 25. I just
that's a nice little life right there.
That's what I was about to say. How much do you feel like that's kind of helped you grow, maybe compared to where you were when you were in high school, just here in Baton Rouge?
Right. I mean, Christian Life, I went to a 1A school. I mean, I guess we went 2A to 1A is up and down. But me going to LA, living on my own and living without my parents and my family, I've grown a lot. I've matured a lot. I learned how to take basketball serious and take it as a job and take it serious. So I've matured a lot since I've been there.
Off the court, what's been kind of your favorite place to live?
My favorite, LA.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, LA.
That's why AD wants to go out there.
How is Canada? Sorry.
No, I love
it. You're good. You got it.
I love it. Where I was is in New Brunswick, St. John, New Brunswick, but it was kind of a resort kind of town. Like a bunch of people come back and live there for the summer.
Like a destination type town. You go there for vacation. Yeah.
So apparently a lot of people say it's beautiful over the summer. When I was there, it was freezing cold.
It
was freezing from November all the way until I got home.
Does Mom go visit?
She came.
So Mom's in studio with us this morning.
My whole family. Yeah. Shout out to Mom. But the whole fam came for Christmas, actually.
Nice.
Surprised me out there.
That's cool. Oh, wait, you had a white Christmas.
It was beautiful.
Like snow Christmas. Oh, that is insane. I've always wanted that.
And I don't think they ever been around. My sister's never been out the country, and they never been they never been in that kind of snow. And they got out there making snowballs.
Oh, man, yeah.
Snowmen and stuff.
Everybody from the South, the first time you see snow, I mean, you make an ass out of yourself. And you're like diving in the snow, making
seriously.
snow. I mean, you never see it.
Yeah. Well, so let's talk about on the court then. So I got your stats right here. Last year, like we said, Rookie of the Year for the Canadian Basketball League. 19 points per game, shot 35% from three. How was it transitioning from college to professional basketball? Like, what was the biggest change in that jump?
Just being physical. I mean, the physical aspect is a lot different. You playing with a bunch of older guys that's been around the program for a long time. Just getting used to the physicality and the speed of the game. But at the same time, you have to learn how to slow down and play the game the right way, and not just system. You have to know how to make the first pass and get it back, shoot off the screens, and stuff you don't learn in college.
Yeah.
But stuff you got to be prepared for at the pro
Absolutely.
level. Yeah.
What's your dream in basketball? I mean, you want to make it to the NBA?
Yeah, I want to make the NBA.
What's been the feedback from the NBA?
I got trying to get the summer league this summer. I got a good chance of making that happen. If not, I mean, I got a bunch of workouts coming up in the summer, so it's looking really good.
Do you have any mentors? I mean, we've talked to a lot of guys on this show that have gone and played in Europe or the G League, all over the place. Like, you look at a guy like Antonio Blakey, G League to now NBA. Like, do you have any mentors or anybody that you kind of talk to along this journey?
I mean, remember Langston Galloway?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Detroit
for
Pistons.
sure.
So I talk to him every now and then.
Green Light Galloway.
Yeah, we don't talk as much. But he's giving me some pointers, and every time he comes down, I mean, we go to Red Storm Gym and work out together. I mean, so he's been like a big brother.
Have you talked to Garrett Temple?
I haven't.
He would be a great
That's
resource
what I was thinking too.
for you, because Garrett's basketball life has taken him to Italy. He was the last cut on that Miami Heat team with Dwayne Wade and LeBron after they were upset by Dallas in the finals after that first-year run. And there's a great sequence there between Pat Riley and Garrett Temple, a young Garrett Temple, because the NBA was shooting a documentary on that Miami Heat team, and they catch the interaction and the conversation between Temple when Pat Riley tells him, "This is one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make in basketball." I mean, you think about what Riley's had to decide in that game. And he says, "This is one of the most difficult decisions I've ever made to cut you. But I'm telling you, you will be a pro, son. You are going to be a pro for a long time." And looking at that 2006 LSU team that made it to the Final Four, he's the only pro standing. I mean, I saw Chris Johnson got picked up by the Big Three League.
Yeah.
He's going to play 3-on-3. But, Garrett Temple, he's the vice president of the NBA Players Association. He's been in the league for 11 years. And off the court is as responsible and a great representative like yourself, like the way you carry yourself. I'm going to put you in touch with Garrett this morning when you leave, for sure.
So what do you feel is the strongest part of your game when it comes to trying to make that dream happen? What do you think are you bringing to the table?
I think I'm a great two-way player. I think I can defend at a high level, and I think I can score at a high level. I can guard the 1 and 2, even though I'm a 6'3" guard, combo guard.
Yeah.
But I can guard the 1 and 2 at a high level, and I think that'll be better than my scoring, especially in the NBA game.
Kawhi.
A bunch of scores.
Yeah.
And so I just gotta fit in. I mean, get in where I can fit in.
You watching the playoffs?
I am.
Who you like?
I like the Bucks, actually.
Yeah.
Giannis is going crazy.
Dude,
And I think Eric Bledsoe is taking a step up too.
Middleton's a player.
Yeah.
They got players coming off the bench that you don't hear of.
And to decompose what I wish Anthony Davis could have been for the Pelicans. Like, statistically very similar, but I just wish that the Pelicans could have won. Yes, the mindset, exactly, and won like Milwaukee's winning now.
All right, our guys all over social media. You can hit him on Twitter. You can hit him on Instagram. On Twitter, it's at @TheFrankieB_24. On Instagram, it's at FrankieB_24. Summer now, what's the plans for you? How's the schedule work?
So I'm just working out right now with my trainer out here, Dwayne Harmison.
Okay.
In June, I'll go to D.C. and work out with my agent. He has me out there with a trainer out there. And hopefully July comes, I'll be in somebody's summer league and trying to get into somebody's training camp.
You talked to Coach Cassio over at Catholic High?
I haven't. I need to hit him up.
You need to get to it.
Yep.
Frank, it's great to see you, man.
It's great to see you.
Good luck on your journey.
I appreciate it.
Any way we can help, please let us know. It's great to see you this morning. Great representative of our city,
absolutely,
our state, Frank Bartley, who is the NBA or the Canadian Basketball League's Rookie of the Year, won a state title at Christian Life, played at UL, now looking to crack into the NBA. I put my money on him. I say that he gets there. Good to see you, man. Absolutely. Frank Bartley in studio with us for a couple of minutes. We'll talk New Orleans Saints next as the Saints report for a mini camp this weekend. Karen Loftus is down there in the Big Easy. She'll set us up next.